Faced with the monthly menstrual cycle, many women experience a range of physical and emotional symptoms that can significantly impact their daily lives. The most common issues include cramps, dysmenorrhea, a dull or throbbing pain in the lower abdomen that can sometimes radiate to the back and thighs. Other frequent problems are bloating, breast tenderness, and fatigue. In some cases, women also suffer from headaches or migraines. Beyond the physical discomfort, the hormonal fluctuations of the menstrual cycle can lead to emotional distress, often referred to as premenstrual syndrome, PMS. Symptoms can include mood swings, irritability, anxiety, and sadness. These challenges can disrupt a woman's work, social activities, and overall well-being. Period odor is a very common experience and is usually not a cause for concern. The smell isn't from the blood itself, but from a mix of blood, vaginal fluid, and bacteria. The natural bacteria in your vagina can react with the blood, creating a scent. The smell can also vary depending on your body's pH and hygiene. In summary, period odor is caused by a mix of bacteria and bodily fluids. The natural bacteria in your vagina react with blood and other fluids. Changes in pH. Hormonal changes during your cycle can affect the pH balance of your vagina. Hygiene. Not changing your pad or tampon frequently enough can contribute to the smell. The cause of a noticeable bump from a sanitary pad is often a combination of factors. Pad thickness and material. Thicker pads, especially those with a lot of padding or a bulky design, are more likely to create a visible outline. The materials used, such as absorbent polymers and cotton, can also contribute to the overall volume. Clothing fit. Tighter fitting pants, skirts, or leggings will highlight the shape of the pad more than looser fitting clothing. The fabric of the clothing also matters. Thin or stretchy materials are less forgiving. Pad placement and movement. If the pad isn't placed correctly or shifts while you move, it can bunch up or fold, making the bump more pronounced. Impact on daily life. This can definitely be a source of discomfort and self-consciousness. Here are a few ways it can impact daily life. Self-consciousness. Many people feel embarrassed or anxious about the visible bump, fearing that others will notice it. This can lead to a feeling of not being able to move freely or comfortably. Limited clothing choices. The fear of a visible pad can influence what clothing people choose to wear, leading them to avoid certain styles like form-fitting jeans or skirts. Physical discomfort. A bunched-up pad can feel uncomfortable and cause chafing, especially during physical activity. The blood itself, along with any discharge, can create a moist environment. Using pads or liners can trap this moisture against the skin, which can feel damp and uncomfortable. This moist environment is also a perfect breeding ground for bacteria or yeast, which can lead to further irritation or infection. Itchiness. Hormonal fluctuations during your menstrual cycle can make the skin more sensitive. Additionally, the constant friction from pads, or even the materials and dyes in them, can cause contact dermatitis, leading to irritation and itchiness. An overgrowth of yeast, a yeast infection, is also a common cause of itching during or after your period due to changes in pH. Pulling at your pants or skirt and shaking, or moving your body while sitting or walking to address a damp sanitary pad. These actions are typically done to relieve the feeling of dampness and stickiness. Here's a breakdown of the potential effects of each action. Pulling at pants or a skirt. Effect. Adjusting your skirt or trousers by pulling, shaking, or moving around while sitting and walking in public, especially in humid conditions, is often done to relieve discomfort caused by sanitary pads. While these actions might provide temporary relief from the feeling of stuffiness or wetness, they can have several effects. Pulling and shaking. These actions can create a small amount of airflow, which might help reduce the feeling of dampness and discomfort. However, this is usually very brief. Moving around. Shifting your body, whether sitting or walking, can help prevent the pad from staying in one position for too long, which can reduce pressure and stickiness. Airing out. The primary goal of these actions is to air out the area to some extent. This can help prevent the buildup of heat and moisture, which is a common issue with sanitary pads. Leaking during sleep is a common and frustrating experience. When you're lying down, gravity works differently than when you're standing, which can cause blood to pool and move to the sides or back, bypassing your sanitary product. Your body's movements while you sleep can also shift your pad or period underwear, leading to stains on your pajamas and sheets.